one of, you mentioned 4 teams that are 500 or better.
Hey, you take a look at exactly what the lineups or what's happening in the NBA. The Lakers have the best road record at 10-2. Boston, Casey Jones, in fact, in the Spectrum tonight. The Celtics play here tomorrow night. They're 8-4. Milwaukee's 8-8, and the Jazz of Utah 7-7. So there's only 4 clubs in the NBA that are playing 500 or better basketball on the road, and the Jazz are one of them.
So we're ready to go, and Mark Eaton will step in against Moses Malone, and Jimmy Capers will put the ball in the air. We'll be underway here in a moment on a snowy night here in Philadelphia. And Eaton crouching in there with Moses Malone, getting ready to spring up for the tip. We're underway, and on the second stab, Eaton gets it, but it goes to Julius Erving. He'll work it across court right to Charles Barkley. Got it by Malone. Up top to Jones, low left to go to Erving. Now before he can put one up, we got a foul called on Bob Hansen.
And you notice, Hot Rod, they're already trying to force the ball inside. Erving down there low, and the foul called early.
It'll be a tough assignment for Hansen to try and stop Julius Erving. They'll go to Maurice Cheeks, right side. Cheeks yo-yos the dribble. Terminates up top to Erving, left side of Bobby Jones, down low to Malone. Bounce it down the middle to Bobby Jones. He's got it, lay it up, miss it. Rebound tipped out by Eaton. It goes to Stockton, and the Jazz are on the run. Stock down the middle, right side of Dantley. Adrian pulls up, bank it up, shot good. Adrian Dantley. And the Jazz take a 2-0 lead. Right side, Maurice Cheeks. He'll yo-yo wide right, Stockton on him. Now accelerates right to left. Underhand scoop on the way, no good. And Eaton there to pick up, but we got a foul. Cheeks will shoot 2. The foul is going to be charged to Karl Malone, who helped out on the play. His first and the Jazz second team foul.
I'll tell you what, the Sixers really have figured out the Jazz, of course, losing to New Jersey on Wednesday night, mainly because of their ability to force inside on the Jazz, and that's what the Sixers are doing. They're testing Eaton and they're testing Malone, and Bobby Hansen, of course, with Julius Erving on him. So they're really trying to work the ball down.
Maurice Cheeks hits 2 free throws, and we're tied at 2. Stockton to the front court. Left side angle to Malone. He'll jump one up, and it's no good. He's coming off a game where he went 0 for 10 in New Jersey. The rebound to Erving down the right side of Barkley. He slips down, and they're trying to tie him up, but he gets the ball back to Cheeks. Now back to Barkley, low post right. He'll fake right, turn left, underneath to Malone. He'll reverse it, no good. Rebound back to Malone. He puts it up, blocked by Eaton. Grab by Cheeks over the right corner. Out of Sixers with 20 seconds. They're down on the shot clock. That cannot be right. And Frank Layden protesting from midcourt. They're giving him the full 24 seconds on the shot, and it was blocked by Eaton. Here's Barkley. Over the right corner to Cheeks. Down low to Malone. He'll reverse underneath. Slam home. Malone. 4-2 Philadelphia.
Well, the Sixers got 5 opportunities, Hot Rod, at that bucket. Malone finally with the big slam over Mark Eaton.
Stockton wide left for the ball, front court for Utah. Up top to Dantley. He'll square. Shoots for a one-hand set for 20. It's no good. Out of rebound to Julius Erving. Erving on the middle. A 3-on-3 break. Erving to the free throw line over the right side. Picked off by Stockton. John hurries down court. Malone is there, and he wisely backs it out. Stockton on the left side. Waits for help. Over the left corner to Hansen. Down low. He throws it away, trying to go to Malone. And Moses Malone picks it off. Moses takes it to the hoop. Scoops it up, and he's fouled by Eaton. Nice play by the big guy Malone. Moving very well for a big man, and Eaton gets his first foul. The Jazz have their third team foul.
6'10", 255. Malone moved like a 6'2 guard down the lane.
2 shots.
He really moved. That's as well as I've seen him dribble the ball, and when he had some distance to cover. He wanted to give it up all the way along, but he had no help. He took it all the way in and was fouled. And a free throw by Malone, good. His third. Third point of the quarter. Sixers up 5-2. Moses averaging 24 points a game. Second one won't go. Karl Malone knocks the rebound down and picks it up. He'll clear to Stockton, front court left side. Little John, he'll take it over to Hansen, left corner, 20-foot rainbow jumper, good. Bob Hansen. That's his first 2 of the game. 5-4 Philadelphia. So bringing the ball down, Maurice Cheeks, right side front court. Stockton with him on the right wing to Bobby Jones. Down the middle, they go to Malone. And he's fouled before the shot. He got away from Eaton. So Mark already with 2 fouls and in a world of trouble here early in only 2 minutes and 18 seconds. And here comes Franchise.
Has not played in the last 3 ball games. There's no secret about it. You mentioned it in pregame. He's been in the doghouse, at least Frank Layden's doghouse. First time he's been off the bench on this road trip.
So he'll replace Eaton. All right, the ball comes out of Cheeks. Cheeks up top. Cheeks yo-yos against Stockton. Still with the dribble at top. Stockton hand checks him, no harm, no foul. Cheeks dances right side. He'll go to Barkley, wide right. The round mound, they call him. Knocked away by Malone and off the leg of Barkley. Jazz basketball as it goes out of bounds to Utah.
Not a real clean played game so far, Rod. Both clubs a little tight in the first couple of minutes here.
Stockton comes down the left side. He'll go to the base. Back to Franchise. Angle left. 15-foot hopper. No good. Rebound Irving. Julius, a baseball pass down to Malone. He's got it. And he lays it home. Beautiful play. And Malone has 5 first quarter points. The Jazz slow getting back. Philadelphia leads 7-4. Malone up top to Bob Hansen. Hansen hangs on. He'll bounce to Dantley at the top of the lane to the angle right. They double him up. Cross court to Stockton, left side. John jumps a frozen rope. Shot no good. Rebound Karl Malone. Slam dunk. The mailman delivers.
That breaks an 0 for 12 drought, Rod, and it was a big bucket for the Jazz.
So Malone finally gets a field goal, and he did it his style with a slam dunk. All right, Cheeks left side, up top to Bobby Jones. On the angle right to go to Irving, and before he can drive, we got an offensive foul on Barkley. A moving pick inside. Jazz basketball with Philadelphia up by 1 point. Stockton will bring it down. John left to right across midcourt with a belt high dribble. He'll go to Dantley, back to Stock. He's got Cheeks beaten. Drive in, lay it up. No good, he's fouled. That could have been offense there. Stockton pushed off with the left arm, but he got away with it. And the foul to Malone. His first and the first team foul.
Good move by Stockton down the baseline. Got a big clearing out by his teammates and got fouled as he went to the hoop.
So Little John will shoot 2. Stockton, one of the Jazz better free throw shooters. And it's up and in, and he has his first point of the game. Stockton on the year, 83.9. His second free throw up and in. John Stockton, his first 2 of the game. Utah takes the lead, 8-7. Maurice Cheeks, right side front court. Again, Stockton will play him. Cheeks accelerates to the base right now, backs it out. He'll look to Irving going through. Irving posting up to go down low to Irving. A corkscrew jumper off the glass. No good. Rebound Karl Malone. Outlet to Hansen, a midcourt left side. He'll take it to the middle to Stock. On the angle right to Dantley in the right baseline. He'll fake Jones. Drive over to the angle right. Jump a 15-footer. No good. Rebound Malone. Now that's Moses for Philadelphia. Ahead to Maurice Cheeks. Cheeks angles to the left side front court. Stockton with him defensively. Cheeks works left to right off the Malone screen. Now a roll out to Moses. Slam dunk. Malone. 7 points for Moses.
Good movement by the Philadelphia 76ers, and you got a guy that's 6'10" and can move like Malone. He's the man you want to go to, and he's got the hot hand here early. 9-8, 76ers in front.
Bob Hansen down the right side, guarded by Julius Irving. On the right wing, Adrian Dantley. Adrian holding it high. Down the alley, he'll go to Malone. Spin right, jump shot, 10-footer, good. So Karl Malone gets his second bucket. This one a jumper following a slam dunk, and the Jazz lead 10-9.
And they will have to get the buckets inside if they expect to beat Philadelphia tonight. They cannot survive on those long outside shots.
Cheeks yo-yos the dribble, belt high right side, up top to Irving. The good doctor, angle left to Bobby Jones. He squares, shoots, and scores. Bobby Jones gets his first 2, hitting the one-hand jumper, and that puts Philadelphia up 11-10. Stockton, right side front court. Jones fronts Dantley. They go to Wilkins. Now to Dantley, low post right. Backs in, turn left, bank it up wildly. It crashes off the glass. Moses Malone's got it. Down court to Irving. Stolen by Stockton. Little John right there on the defense. He comes back with the ball. Base left to Malone. Muscles in. Jump it up. Score it. Karl Malone. And give the assist to John Stockton. And a steal to Little John.
It's amazing what a day of rest will do for Karl Malone.
He has half the Jazz 12. All right, Cheeks right side. Cheeks guarded by Stock. Up top to Julius Irving. He crouches low. Fakes Hansen on the drive. Now low inside of Barkley. And Stockton steals it away again. Stock leads it to Dantley. He's out in front, and Bobby Jones knocks it out of bounds. Jazz ball. Philadelphia will take a timeout with 6 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter of play. From the Spectrum in Philadelphia, it's Utah 12, the 76ers 11.
Give me a light. Oh! Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer, you never know what you'll get.
Give me a light. Bud Light.
So if you want the less filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Give me a light.
Ask them to bring out their best.
Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Thank you.
Because everything else is just a light.
We're Larry H. Miller Dodge, the newest market of the Larry H. Miller Group. We want to be Utah's finest Dodge dealer. And to do it, we're going to have the best selection, the best service, and of course, the best prices. Right now, we have over 200 new Dodge cars and trucks in stock, including the exciting Daytona. 2- and 4-wheel drive Dodge trucks and a good selection of the hard-to-find Dodge Caravan. Plus, 8.6 financing on the Dodge Lancer. We're Larry H. Miller Dodge. Everything you ever wanted in a dealer and more.
Well, the Jazz have put together a super 10-game package just in time for the holiday season. This package features many great NBA stars coming to the Salt Palace in '86. Now, the 1986 Jazz 10-game package cost you only $86. That's right, for only $86, you can see such stars as Ralph Sampson, Dr. J, Julius Erving, and Moses Malone, both playing here tonight, and Patrick Ewing and many others. You can order this '86 Jazz package now by calling any of the Jazz dunk numbers. 355 dunk from Salt Lake, 621 dunk from Ogden, and 377 dunk from Provo. Well, proud sponsor of the Utah Jazz, Larry H. Miller Toyota. We're what a dealer should be, because we care. Rod Hundley with Craig Bolerjack back at the Spectrum where the Jazz are up by 1.
And playing good basketball. They're working the ball inside, posting up Malone. Field goal shooting, 4 of 8 for 50%. That's for the 76ers, 5 out of 11, as they have become, or at least the Jazz become a little bit hotter down the stretch for 45.5% from the floor.
Hansen with the ball. He'll take it left corner to Stockton. Down low to Malone. Corkscrew jumper, angle left. Good. The mailman. He has 8 points in a quarter. Karl Malone and the Jazz lead 14-11.
Going to be impressed with the way he's come back after that disastrous game on Wednesday. His confidence level right back up to where it should be.
Bobby Jones alley-oops to Barkley. The ball went in on the pass. Bobby Jones threw it right in the basket trying to pass it to Barkley. Unbelievable. You talk about luck. Wow. So Jones will get the basket. Here's Danley looping one up and in, going left to right. Adrian gets his second hoop. So coming back with the ball, Maurice Cheeks. Yeah, I can remember some 25 years ago, Bill Sharman, now the vice president of the Lakers, threw one in an All-Star game, the length of the court, trying to pass to his old teammate Cousy, and the ball went right in the basket.
Jeff Wilkins, his first.
Jeff Wilkins, franchise picks up a foul, his first.
Maurice Cheeks to the line.
Going to the line, Maurice Cheeks for Philadelphia. He'll take 2. This broadcast is presented by the authority of the Utah Jazz and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Utah Jazz and the National Basketball Association is prohibited. Cheeks misses the first, second one up, and that's good. Maurice Cheeks 3 out of 4 at the line. Jazz with the ball and a 2-point lead. Malone left to right, running room, slam dunk. Oh, baby, count it and he's fouled. A mailman. Oh, did he go to the hoop on that one?
And that's got the size of an old Julius Erving move down the paint. Talk about power.
And Bobby Jones gets the foul.
He about tore the rim right off the hoop.
Karl Malone with 10 points in a quarter. Wow.
76er substitution.
Leon Wood will check in for Philadelphia. Bobby Jones will come out. Wood, 6'3" guard from Cal State Fullerton in his second year. So Karl Malone for his first free throw of the game. And off to a fantastic start. The young rookie, the free throw barely gets to the iron. Danley picks it up and scores. So Adrian Danley picked up the missed free throw and got himself a layup. 19-14, Utah.
A little bit of luck, of course. Malone only a 47% shooter from the free throw line, and that time a little luck helped.
Moses Malone, low post right, backs in, turn, force up the jumper. They'll count it if it goes, no good, he's fouled. And again, it's Jeff Wilkins right there to pick up the foul, and that'll be his second. And the Jazz are in the penalties. However, Utah leads 20-14.
And you take a look at the foul situation right now for Utah. On the bench is Eaton with 2, and their other big man, Wilkins, has already picked up 2 quick fouls.
And they still got Steve Hayes in reserve. Malone's free throw good. He'll have another. The second one good. Dave Zinkoff, the PA announcer for the Sixers for some 40 years here, underwent open heart surgery today, and he's resting well. Here's Dantley low right with the ball. Knocked away, and we got a foul against Philadelphia as Adrian was backing his way in. They're going to call it on Maurice Cheeks. Cheeks gets his first. 13 foul in Philadelphia. Jazz ball. Earl Bailey will come on for Utah. Big T replaces Karl Malone. Malone going out with 10 points here in the quarter. All right, Bailey has the ball out front. Earl takes 2 bounces straight away. He'll hand back to Stockton. Stockton works down the left side. He'll go to Dantley, low left. Down goes Dantley. Ball stolen away by Cheeks. Cheeks takes the middle on the break. Cheeks in the paint, underhand scoop, no good. Rebound, Moses Malone. Double pump, force it up. Shot no good, he's fouled. Malone will get 2. And again, the foul will be charged to Wilkins. That's 3 on franchise.
And as you said that, Hot Rod, Steve Hayes is up off the bench. So two of the big men for Utah sitting down on the bench. Wilkins with 3, Eaton with 2. Now Hayes comes in with 5 minutes to play, only in the first quarter.
So Moses says, okay, big guy, get your boxing gloves on and let's get ready to go. You're number 3 I'm after.
He's knocked 2 of them out.
2 of them he's knocked out. Now he's looking for the 3rd. As Moses gets the free throw, he has 10 points here in the quarter.
He's a good free throw shooter, too. 81% for a big man.
Second one good. 11 in the quarter for Moses Malone. He averages 24 points a game. Jazz lead 20-18. 5 minutes left first quarter. Stockton right side. Yo-yos a dribble. Now reverses over to the angle left. Dapper John out of Gonzaga. Low to Dantley. Underneath. Dantley turns. Double pump. Triple pump. They're going to call walking, I bet you, in 3 seconds. They do. 3 seconds. They're not going to give him anything on the road inside.
Adrian Dantley does that so well. He draws so many fouls like that with those double pumps and gets his the defender to come up off the floor. And that time they caught him for walking.
Maurice Cheeks right side front court. He'll bounce it to Julius Erving. Down low, underneath, beautiful to Cheeks. He scores. Getting away from Stockton. Cheeks has 5 points. And we're tied at 20. Here's Hansen right side for Utah. Bobby looks in. He'll go to Dantley. Away from Irving. Lay it up. Score for the right side. Adrian Dantley with 8 points on 4 field goals. 22-20. Jazz up. Cheeks right side. Oh, yo-yos the dribble up top to Barkley. Around the horn left. He'll go to Leon Wood. Wood will shoot over Hansen. Long jumper. Good.
Sixer basket, Leon Wood.
Oh, he gets his first 2 of the game. And we're tied at 22. Front court, Stockton with the ball. 4 minutes left in the first quarter, rather. John Wine left parallel with a free throw line. Up top to Thurl. Thurl drives right side and dishes back to Hansen. He'll take an 18-footer. Good, Bobby Hansen. 2 buckets in a quarter for Hansen. Jazz take a 24-22 lead. Cheeks, alley-oops to Irving. He's got it, scores.
And he beat Steve Hayes hands down on that particular play. The doctor at 35 can still move.
Here's Bailey. Oh, they're going to take it away, or they're going to call a foul outside or a timeout for Utah. They had a basket taken away because somebody took a timeout. Timeout Utah with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the first quarter at the Spectrum. It's the Jazz and Philadelphia tied at 24.
You can give the cook on your list the convenience of microwave cooking, plus save on counter space with the Sharp half-pint microwave from Fred Meyer. It has points.
The Jazz have hit 11 out of 17 shots for a 64% clip. Rebounds 9 for the Sixers, 5 for the Jazz. Turnovers, Philly with 5 and Utah with 3.
And we'll pause for station identification on the Utah Jazz Basketball Network. All right, Jazz with the ball. Now go to Ricky Green. Now Ricky works left side of Bobby Hansen. Hansen again to Green. Almost stolen by Cheeks, but Ricky gets to the ball. Ricky dances left, falls away. 20-foot jumper, way off the mark. On a rebound, the Philadelphia's Charles Barkley. Ahead of Cheeks, down the right side of Dr. J. Julius Erving. He'll be our halftime guest. Here's Erving right to left, in the paint. Underhand scoop, no good. Rebound hits the floor, and the Jazz reluctant to pick it up, and Cheeks gets a layup and scores. Cheeks with 7 points in a quarter.
You take a look right now, Rod, at the matchup. Cheeks and Ricky Green. They look like each other's shadows out there. Built the same type of moves.
All right, Malone back in the lineup for Utah. Kyle Malone with 10 first quarter points. They go to Malone, low right. Turn, corkscrew layup, good. Great move by the rookie. 12 points for Kyle Malone. Score tied at 26 here in Philadelphia. Cheeks wide right. He'll terminate the dribble. Cheeks up top now to Leon Wood. Wood stutter step move. Drive the middle. He'll dish to Barkley left side. He'll go low to Malone. A jump hook off the glass. No, it's an air ball right to Hansen. Down court to Ricky. Ahead is Malone, but they don't see him. Left side of Bailey. They see him. Slam dunk. Throw Bailey. And Ricky Green gets a beautiful assist. And there's a foul on the play and the basket counts. Super move.
Ricky Green controlling the basketball floor. Beautiful feed into thorough Big T. Bailey. And I tell you, the Jazz right now overpowering the Sixers, especially underneath the hoop and down the paint.
Cheeks gets the foul. That's his second. And the Jazz take a 28-26 lead. Thurl Bailey will look for the three-point play. He's at the line. So with that elongated stride and with that floating right up to the basket and jamming it home, Thurl Bailey, as Karl Malone would say, I poked it on him. And he jammed it home. Free throw good.
Number 23, Terry Catledge.
All right, with the ball. Cheeks, 29-26. Jazz up. Cheeks up top. Cheeks to the angle left. He'll go to Leon Wood in the left corner. Drive the base. Steve Hayes helps out. They work it around the horn. Up top to Barkley. Off down his jumper. It's short, but the rebound grabbed underneath by Philadelphia. They get a basket from Terry Catledge, a rookie from South Alabama, who just came on for the first time. Good move by Catledge. Green angle left. 18-footer no good. And a rebound to Terry Catledge, and we got a foul. A loose ball foul and a rebound charge to Steve Hayes of Utah. Out in the penalty, free throws for Philadelphia. Jazz lead 29-28 with 1:49 left in the quarter. I was talking to Karl Malone, and after the Washington game 2 games ago, and that's when Manute Bol were talking about how big he is. He said, yeah, but you see me poke one on him, meaning he dunked it.
I had a great night that night, but the next 24 hours was like a nightmare for the rookie.
But tonight he has redeemed himself here early with 12. Malone gets his 12th point on the first free throw. Second one by Moses, good. He just steps right up here and knocks him in without hesitation. That's 13 for Moses Malone. Philadelphia with a 1-point lead. Here comes Karl Malone. Drive the alley, scoop it up, score it, count it, he's fouled. The mailman delivers again. And he's fouled, going right to the hoop by Charles Barkley.
He went right by Catledge. Oh, what a move.
Malone to the line.
So he went by Catledge, and then Barkley fouled him as he laid it in. So Malone with 14 points in the quarter. Beautiful underhand scoop, and he dropped it through. I'm telling you, the more this kid plays and the more the team see him, the more they open that door in respect for his ability to power his way in. They want to get out of the way, more or less.
Now, Dr. J is back up off the bench, taking the warm-up off, and I don't think Matt Gukas wants to see Malone get away with shots like that. So Julius back in the lineup to try to tighten up their defense a little bit.
Leon Wood will come out. Irving is back in. Perry Moss has checked in for Philadelphia. 6'2" rookie guard out of Northeastern. They're down to only 10 players. Sedale Threet and Andrew Toney both out with injuries. A free throw good by Karl Malone. He has 15 points here in the first quarter. 32-30 Utah. Right side, Irving does a tightrope walk. He'll terminate, take it low inside of Terry Catledge. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Dantley. Adrian hangs on in the backcourt and waits for help. He'll clear it to Ricky Green. Utah with a 32-30 lead. Green pirouettes front court left to right. Right with him, Perry Moss. Green wide right. Malone clears out on the low post. Green takes it up top to Hayes. Left side angle to Big T. Bailey. Burrow wants to go inside of Malone. Down goes Malone, and he's being held and fouled by Terry Catledge. Well, Catledge will pick up his first. And they're in the penalty. Malone will get 2.
2 shots.
Karl Malone with a chance at points 16 and 17. Wow. Now we're in the first quarter with 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining. So the rookie from Louisiana Tech at the line. Free throw good.
You know, you had a good point. After that game Wednesday night, a rookie you might think would lose composure, sit around and maybe, I hate to use the word whine in the locker room, but he really kept his composure and played like a pro, and he's really acted like a professional on this road trip after that Wednesday night ball game.
He said, I'll be back. Well, here he is. The free throw second one no good, and Bailey grabs it and scores. Big T with 5 points. Earl Bailey and a Jazz lead, 35-30. All right, right side, Perry Moss with the ball. Moss wide right, up top to Terry Catledge. Around the horn left to Barkley, away from Malone. Running room down the alley, slammed up. Barkley, that's his first 2 of the game.
And he beat Karl Malone with a great head fake and then got by Steve Hayes in just a flash.
Ricky Green brings it down for Utah. Green down the right side, he'll take it to Karl Malone. Malone holding it high. Up top to Steve Hayes. Bouncing low to Bailey. Gets away with throw, gets it back to Ricky. Green on the angle left. Jazz with 7 seconds for a shot. Up top to Hayes, right side to Dantley. Adrian better take it. He drives in the middle and loses the ball to Malone. Down court to Irving. He's got it. He scores. Julius Irving. Moses Malone gets the assist. All right, the Jazz 5-point lead is down to 1, 35-34. Green underneath the Dantley right side. Lean in. He misses a layup. And a rebound to Charles Barkley. Here comes Philadelphia. Right side, Catledge. He scores. Terry Catledge, and Philadelphia leads. But Dantley will get it back. He does. Dantley with 10 points in the quarter. What action. 37-36 Utah. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Philadelphia will look for the last shot. 5 seconds. Perry Moss with the ball. 3, 2, 1. He'll never get it away. The quarter is over. And one of the highest scoring quarters of the year, the Jazz have a 1-point lead over Philadelphia. Following Karl Malone with 16, Dantley with 10. At Utah 37, Philadelphia 36.
Give me a light. Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer,
Hey, can I have a light?
Whoa! Malone and Eaton up front.
I was going to say that division has really started to really bone up and be a tough division. It used to be one of the worst, but a lot of teams are improving in the Midwest.
All right, Ricky with the ball. We go to the second quarter, and Green comes down the left side. Met by Perry Moss. Green terminates. Up top to Malone. He's got running room, but pulls up and throws it away. And it goes to Irving down court. He throws it away. Ricky Green picks it off. Pass was intended for rookie Terry Catledge. Now Green gets it down the left side of Thurl Bailey. Free throw line area to Big Mark. He'll take a jumper. No good. Tipped up by Malone. No good. And finally the rebound of Terry Catledge. Ahead to Perry Moss for Philadelphia. Moss down the left side of Irving. Running room. He drops it under to Barkley. He puts it up. No good. He's fouled. Charles Barkley will shoot two. A foul to Thurl Bailey. That's his first and the Jazz first of the quarter. Now Clemens Johnson has checked in at center for the Philadelphia 76ers, making his first appearance in the game. Clemens Johnson. And he's from Florida A&M, 6'10", in his 8th year. Barkley's free throw, no good. Got some terrible weather here in Philadelphia. We came over here in a snowstorm, saw about 4 accidents on the way. Not a very sparse crowd here for Philadelphia, and I'm sure it's due to the weather. Second free throw good by Barkley. He has his third point of the first half, and we're tied at 37. Karl Malone to Ricky Green. Green will work left side. He'll bounce it wide left to Malone. The rookie out of Louisiana Tech hangs on, guarded by Catledge. Up top to Eaton. Right side to Green. They go low to Thurl Bailey. Bailey backs in on Irving. Trying to turn in, and he walked for the ball as Irving was reaching for it at down around belt height level, and Thurl never really got a handle on it.
Yeah, good defense by Dr. J. They closed down that baseline for Thurl T, and Julius able to get a hand on it.
Perry Moss brings it right side for Philadelphia. Straight away to Terry Catledge. Around the horn left to go to the round mound. Charles Barkley. He'll fake right, go left. He's got Malone beat. Try to slam it, and Eaton is there to help and fouls. And if it's on Mark, it is. That's his third. That's 3 on Big Mark. Got a Jazz second of the quarter. As Barkley really took it in there with power.
Got Eaton up off his feet. Steve Hayes quickly off the bench. He'll check in. Mark takes a seat with 10:53 to play. Barkley's a good-looking young man, isn't he?
He is really solidly built. And a fine matchup to start the game as Barkley goes against Malone. And you had over 500 pounds going against one another there. Free throw by Barkley is no good. It rolled off the right side. So he's 1 for 3, and he has but 3 points here in the first half. He'll shoot another. Barkley. But on the year, he's averaging 16.3 a game. 71.5% free throw shooter. The second one good. That's his 4th point of the half. And Philadelphia takes a 1.38-37 lead. Left side, Green with the ball. Jazz have got to score here in the quarter, and we've played 1 minute and 15 seconds. Wide left to Thurl Bailey. He'll look from 20. Shot up, no good. And a rebound to Dr. J. Irving. He'll go to Perry Moss. Moss front court straight away. He'll fake, try to go right. Kicked it off his foot, but picks it up. Now again to Irving up top. Irving got it by Dantley. He'll shoot over him. The long J is up. It's good. Irving. For Dr. J, his 3rd bucket, 6 points in the game. 40-37, Philadelphia. And Irving averages 18.5 a game. And he's been averaging 19 at a guard. Green drives the base left. Shovels baseline right to Bailey. He'll jump a 15-footer, and it's good. Big T with 7 points. Old reliable, Thurl Bailey. So Bailey gets Utah back to within 1. Irving low inside. He'll take it to Terry Catledge. Turnaround jumper, good. Softly rolled it over the front of the iron. And the rookie has his 3rd bucket, 6 points in the game. 42-39 Philadelphia. Ricky Green faking right, driving left to the base. He's bumped and fouled by Perry Moss for Philadelphia. And for Moss, that'll be his first. Philadelphia's first team foul. Jazz ball, front court left side to trigger Thurl Bailey. Bailey averaging 14.3 a game. He's halfway there here in the first half. Coming off the bench, he has 7. 5 of those in the first quarter. They go to Bailey, low right. Thurl on the base, double pump. Takes the jumper. It's good. A frozen road. Big T with 9 points and a half.
And the Jazz do within just 1. Thurl T pumping in some big points on the baseline. He's got a nice touch.
Sure does. He takes his time, backs his way in, and got that jumper. Here's Barkley up top, got it by Malone. Barkley, wide right to Dr. J. Irving. Julius, yo-yos a dribble, got it by Danley. He'll take him to the free throw line, cross-court left to Moss. He'll go base left to Catledge, and we got a whistle. On a 3-second lane violation called against Philadelphia. It's on the big guy, Clemens Johnson. He camped in there, and the Jazz will get the ball back and have a chance to take the lead. So Green, hippity-hops front court left with a belt-hot dribble. Ricky, cross-court to Danley. Adrian squares away. Wide right to Thurl Bailey. He's guarded by Barkley. Out inside, Irving holds Danley, and there's a foul on Julius Irving. His first. Philadelphia gets their second team foul.
Big battle going on between Dantley and Irving. Both these guys have been around for a while, and they know how to play this game. Little push and shoving.
Irving has some nice things to say about Dantley at halftime. Here's Adrian inside. A jump hook won't go. Out of rebound grab by Big Clemens Johnson for Philadelphia. Ahead to Moss. Down the right side of Irving. Running room. Slammed on. The good doctor. He got a house call in.
He's 35, but he can still get this crowd lit up at the Spectrum. He really still has the move.
That's 8 points for Irving. 44-41 Philadelphia. Ricky Green trying to turn the corner, and Moss bumps him again for the foul. So Perry Moss picks up his second foul. Philadelphia with 3 team fouls.
And you know, back to Irving again, Rod. He will not deny the fact that he has lost a little bit of his game, but boy, can he still do it.
Yahoo! As he slams that one home.
Ride a saddle. Get a saddle and ride that one out of here.
All right, here's Malone. Low right to Danley. Adrian backs in on Irving. Double pump. Irving all over him. A jumper off the glass. Too hard. Out of rebound to Charles Barkley. The beast from Broad Street. Down the right side of Terry Catledge. He drops, but Irving picks it up in the right corner. Julius. Free throw line to Johnson. He'll drive left side. Run it up. Blocked by Steve Hayes. Grabbed by Barkley. Shot no good. Barkley again. Double pumps. It's not free. It squirts out of there. And they fight for it, and the fastest of them all comes up with it. Ricky Green to Malone. He's inside. Reverse. And missed the layup. Danley rebounds. Knocked away. Green picks it up. Ricky out front. Green works left side. So they'll take it up top to Malone. Running room down the alley. He shoots it up. Won't go. Down goes Malone. We got a foul. Karl Malone will get 2. Boy, he has really taken it to the hoop. Foul to Clemens Johnson.
That was something he wasn't able to do Wednesday night, and even the Jazz weren't really able to do it Wednesday night. Put the ball inside against Jersey, and tonight is a whole different game plan, and they're really power-type basketball.
Malone with 16 points, and he got them all in the first quarter. Right, he's made 2 out of 4 at the free throw line. He'll get 2 here. Karl Malone. His free throw percentage 47.8. That's not good, but you should have seen it 2 weeks ago.
About 33, I think.
His first one good at 17 for the mailman, and he's 3 out of 5 at the line. The Houston Rockets lead the New Jersey Nets at the end of the first quarter, 30-28 tonight. All right, here's one more for Karl Malone. And it's no good. A rebound to Julius Irving.
He's got such a nice touch when he's shooting from the floor. It's just really hard to understand, Rod, why he can't hit the free throw. If he can work on that and perfect it, he'll be a great NBA player.
44-42. Philadelphia with a lead. They go low right to Irving. He's open. A jumper off the glass. No good. And Hayes for the rebound. Good job in there by Steve. He'll lead it to Ricky. The fastest of the ball. Hurries to the front court. He'll go to Hayes, right side. Now to Thurl Bailey. Bouncing low to Dantley. They double him. Adrian goes back to Thurl on the right wing. Thurl Bailey, a couple of bounces to the base right, backs in, the ball knocked away, it's stolen by Charles Barkley. And here comes the Sixers. Barkley, right side of Catledge, he ducks it home. Catledge with 8 points, and Charles Barkley gets a steal and an assist. Ricky Green with the ball. Philadelphia leads 46-42. Green down the left side. Ricky Green, yo-yo, wide left. Got it by Perry Moss. He'll work off the Malone screen. There's offense, Malone, no doubt about it. Just busted him right upside the head with an elbow. Karl Malone. That's his second. Offensive foul, moving all the way and throwing an elbow.
I think Moss is still feeling the effects of that. Karl just tried to clear out a lane and really a little over aggressive in my book on that particular play, but Karl's still learning.
Philadelphia with the ball. Perry Moss will bring it down the right side front court. Jazz have not won here in Philadelphia since 1977. Up top, Terry Catledge around the horn left to go to Charles Barkley. Barkley looks at a hoop, fakes, backs here, look at a behind-the-back dribble, but he loses it out of bounds. Jazz ball.
I think Malone intimidated Barkley on that particular play, and Philadelphia's called the timeout, right?
Timeout with 6 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the second quarter. The Jazz with Bailey with 4 in the period, and we'll be back with Philadelphia up by 4.
Making a shot from half court.
We're
world to do. We'll show you things.
Basketball fan, no doubt.
He gets up, walks in front of the TV and tries to grab the players off the screen.
Real quickly, looking at the second quarter stats, 2 of 7 the Jazz from the floor, just 28%, while the Sixers hit 4 of 6 for 66%.
Jazz with the ball, and Hayes is underneath for a jump hook. Block, goaltending. Hayes gets the basket. Good call. Steve Hayes gets his first 2. He's done a credible job in there, and I've said this many times, and abbreviated appearances for the Jazz. He gives you 2 or 3 solid minutes here and there, and he has done it again today so far. Right corner, Barkley with the ball. Backs in, spins left, force up the jumper, and it's no good. Rebound grab by Dantley. He'll lead it down the right side of Malone. Carl slows down and waits for help. Tries to go to Dantley. He does. Inside right, bank it up, score it, Dantley. Adrian with 12 points. Jazz got a break here because Philadelphia knocked that pass down, but Adrian got it back and scored. We're tied at 46. Here's Cheeks with the ball. Maurice Cheeks from West Texas State. Left side of Moss. Long jumper. It's up and out. Rebound knocked down and chased and picked up in the left footer by Terry Catledge. Back out front to Mo Cheeks. Cheeks got it by Ricky Green. We're tied at 46. Cheeks yo-yos up top. Go to the free throw line and double pump. Low inside of Barkley. Charging all the way. He scores the counter. Just pushed the man away defensively with a right arm, and they never call it. They call a foul on Karl Malone. His third. Watch you. Look at the right arm. Just shoving out of the way as he backs in. NBA.
Karl Malone will take a seat, and Thurl Bailey. And what a ball player he's been for Layden off the bench. With Malone playing so well, Thurl T really the 6th man, the first man off the bench for Frank Layden.
Barkley's free throw, no good.
Stockton also returns for the Jazz.
And the rebound to Utah. It's Stockton with the ball. Sixers up 2. Stockton down the middle. Drop it under to Dantley. He double pumps, fakes, triple pump, force it up. He's fouled. Dantley shoots 2. Adrian. Cool as a cat in there, and calmly waiting, turning, and drawing the foul.
A great example of patience. Adrian Dantley, he gets the player to leave his feet, and then he leans into him, and the foul comes. And look, he's camped down at the free throw line this season. 304 times he's gone to the free throw line already.
Moses Malone back in for Philadelphia, and coming out, Clemens Johnson. Philadelphia in the penalty. Dantley will shoot 2. This is his first free throws of the game, if you can believe that. But he's been underneath for most of the game, where he always gets fouls. Free throw, good. Adrian with 13. He and Malone have 30 of the Jazz 47. Dantley can tie the score with a second. The NBA's leading scorer, averaging 30 and a half, 823 points coming into this game. The free throw, good. Adrian Dantley. 48, we're tied. Perry Moss hands to Maurice Cheeks, and he'll cross midcourt straight away. Cheeks guarded by Stockton. Cheeks yo-yos up top, terminates. On the angle left to Moss. He'll go in the middle in the paint, drops it, picks it up, forces it over the right side of Barkley. He throws it at the hoop. It goes underneath to Catledge. His shot blocked from behind by Bailey, and it goes out of bounds to Utah. Stockton with the ball, right side of Hansen. Down low to Dantley. Adrian double pumps, lays it up. Scores! Adrian Dantley.
And I think the crowd here thought he might have pulled that trail foot and wanted traveling, but AD gets the bucket. The Jazz up by a bucket, 50-48.
And we have 5 minutes left in the first half. Here's Cheeks left side, low to Malone. Got it by Hayes. Malone backs in, spin right, force it up, air ball. Hayes comes down with it, and then it's stolen away by Moss, and he'll go to Catledge. He scores. 10 points for the rookie. Here's Hansen left side, running room, drive in, force it up, blocked and a foul, and Hansen will get 2. The foul to Terry Catledge.
Foul Terry Catledge, his third.
That's 3 on Catledge.
Number 24, Bobby Jones.
Bobby Hansen really drove down the baseline, and Catledge, I believe, did get him with the body after he didn't have a clean block.
For Utah, 2 shots.
So in a penalty, and any act of shooting, Bob Hansen will get 2. Charles Barkley comes out. Bobby Jones back in there. As Hansen's free throw, no good. Hansen with only 4 points, 2 buckets in the first quarter. We're tied at 50. 4 minutes and 38 seconds left to the half. Hansen for 1 more. On this one, good, and the Jazz take a 1-point lead. So Perry Moss, along with Cheeks in the backcourt, they'll bring it down. Maurice. Got it by Stockton, left to right with a belt high dribble. Wide right to Bobby Jones, low to Malone, look out, turn in, he's fouled. Malone, that perfect position, and with that power play. Hansen helping out, gets the foul, his second.
Bobby Hansen, his second.
So Moses Malone with 13 points, all of them in the first quarter, will get 2 free throws. Ricky Green will come back after the first free throw for Utah. Malone's free throw good.
Utah substitution.
Stockton will remain in.
For Bobby Hansen.
Hansen comes out. So they go with the small guards, Green and Stockton.
Malone's a story in itself on Ron. Petersburg High School. Came right out of there to the pros. 30 years old, and he's already in his 12th season as a professional.
Played with the old Utah Stars. You remember them. 52-51 Philadelphia as Malone has 15 points. Right side Stockton. Looks into Big T, goes to him. Thorough base right jumper too long, and a rebound of Moses Malone. His outlet to midcourt right side of Perry Moss. Down the middle to Cheeks. Cheeks left baseline to Jones, back to Cheeks. He'll drive the alley. Drop under Malone. He scores. Moses Malone with 17. Philadelphia by 3. 4 minutes left in the first half. Stockton down the right side. Stockton accelerates to the base. Drop it back to Ricky. Angle left. Open. 15-footer won't go. Out of rebound to Malone. So Moses Malone into the front court for Philadelphia. Right side of Bobby Jones. Danley almost picked it off, but they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Danley. Adrian Danley will get the foul.
Adrian Danley, that's his first.
First on Adrian.
Teams in the penalty.
And we're in the penalty. Bobby Jones will shoot 2.
To shoot 2.
So Bobby Jones at the line. And with the right hand, the first free throw by the former North Carolina Star is good. His 5th point of the game. And he'll have another. So one more for Bobby Jones, and it's up and in. Philadelphia leads 56-51. Down the right side, Stockton with the ball. He'll go to Danley, base right. They double him up. Danley goes back to Stockton. Stockton fakes, drive the alley, lay it up and score it. Great move as Moses Malone came over, but Stockton quickly put it on the glass, and he has his 4th point of the quarter.
Boy, Stockton, underrated in the NBA. He is so quick. He's much quicker than people give him credit for.
Here's Malone underneath, and he's fouled by Steve Hayes as the pass came into him before the shot. And in the penalty, the big guy will be at the line again. Moses Malone.
His second.
3 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first half.
Moses Malone for 2 shots.
That's Steve Hayes' second foul. Wilkins has 3 and Eaton on the bench with 3. So the big guys are really working hard on Malone tonight. He's trying to get everybody out of there.
First one no good by Moses. He'll have another. That's only his second miss.
Returns, replacing Terry Catledge.
He's made 9 out of 11. Dr. J back in there, Irving, and Terry Catledge comes out. A good job by the rookie Catledge. He had 10 points here in the first half on 5 field goals. Irving back in has 8 points. Malone looks for point number 18. He's got it. Philadelphia leads 57-53. Left side in a hurry. Stockton with the ball. Stock backs it out. Pirouetting looking for help. Back to Ricky Green on the angle left. They double him up. Green yo-yoing. Still with the ball. 10 seconds on the shot. Up top to Danley. He'll drive the alley. Drop it over to Hayes. Easy jumper. No good. Hayes missed the for the baseline right. Ball kicked out and picked up by Perry Moss for Philadelphia. Moss, front court left side. He'll take it wide left to Moses Malone. Malone yo-yos. Backs in on Hayes. Green tries to help out. They go underneath the Moss. Shot no good. Rebound Danley. Quickly to Stockton. Jazz are on the move. Stockton left to right to the front court. Backs it out on the angle left. And Utah will take a timeout with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first half. To score, Philadelphia 76. Philadelphia 57, rather, and the Jazz 53.
97-96, Philly on top. This is a barn burner. Guess that's the old cliche, huh?
Despite the play of Adrian Danley, who has really been working hard inside to get his points, Danley has 16 for Utah. Malone has 17. But Moses Malone has 18 for Philadelphia. Rod Hundley along with Craig Bolerjack. Ricky Green shaken up slightly the last time down as Sparky works over him down on the Jazz bench.
Well, Rod, I saw in that last series, Ricky kind of pulled up a little bit. And I believe that a right knee, at least that's what Sparky was looking at. And they're still checking him over down on the bench. So Bobby Hansen back into the lineup as they check out Ricky Green. We'll try to update you on how Ricky's doing down there.
Well, the Jazz have expanded their ticket outlets. Fans now purchase tickets from Creasy Catering food truck at discount prices. So next time a Creasy Catering truck comes by your place or business, ask about Utah tickets and save. Here's Dantley doubled up right side. He'll go back to Stockton. Stockton lobs under to Bailey. Left side, easy 5-footer. Good. Earl Bailey, he has 11 points, 6 in the quarter. 57-55 Philadelphia. Cheeks front court left side. Wide left, he'll take it to Irving. Down low to Bobby Jones. Face left. Left hand jump hook. Good off the glass. Beautiful touch. Bobby Jones with 8 points. Now Philadelphia has the 4-point lead. Stockton works into the front court. We have 2 minutes left in the first half. Stockton wide right. Low to Dantley. Good position. He'll drop under to Hayes, and he slams it home. Great play by Dantley on the interior passing.
AD knew he was closed down. He saw Steve Hayes in the clear, dished it off, and Hayes looking good in this first half in a substitution role.
He has 4 points. Jones low to Malone underneath, and before he can back in for the reverse, they call a foul on Hayes. His third. So 3 centers have been in there, Eaton, Wilkins, and Hayes, and all 3 of them have 3 fouls. As Malone keeps taking them to the hoop.
There's Ricky Green. He's got his sweats back on, and now you can see him rubbing that right knee and talking to big Jeff Wilkins on the bench. So it doesn't look like Ricky's going to be back in this half at least.
Malone with a free throw. He has 19. He'll have another, and that's good. 20 first half points for Moses Malone. 61-57 Philadelphia. Stockton, base right to Dantley. Adrian up top to Big T. Bailey. Around the horn to go to Hansen to Stockton. Stock big right drive left. He's inside. Scoop it up. Partially blocked. Knocked out of bounds, and they give it to Philadelphia.
There wasn't a Jazz player around.
That's awful. Here's Cheeks down the left side. Cheeks to the base. Drive by Stockton. Underneath there alone is Barry Moss, and he scores. Moss gets his first 2 of the game, and that gives Philadelphia a 6-point lead. Stockton out front with the ball. Stockton down the right side. Stockton yo-yo in up top to Bailey. He fumbles, picked up by Hansen. Long 3-pointer. Good. Bobby Hansen. A 3-pointer for Bobby. He has 8 points in the game. Out at 63-60 Philadelphia, but Irving's all alone underneath. But Bailey blocks it somehow. Now Hansen comes up with it. Ahead of Stockton left side. Stockton with 48 seconds left in the half. Low to Dantley. They double him, knock it away. Hayes picks it up. Gets out of the 3-point range. Right side of Bailey. Long jumper, air ball. Picked up by Moses Malone. Now to Maurice Cheeks. Cheeks front court straight away. Cheeks to the free throw line. He'll terminate. Wide left to Irving. Irving drives the alley. Gets it in for the scoop. Scores! Irving! 10 points for Julius Irving. So he has 10 points in the game. We have 18 seconds left here in the first half. 65-60 Philadelphia. The Jazz will look for the last shot. Stockton with the ball out front. Stockton right side. Stock down low to Dantley. Adrian in the paint. Fall away. Force a 10-footer, and it's good. An incredible shot by Dantley. He has 18 points. 3 seconds left in the half. The ball comes into Moss from midcourt. He lets it fly at the buzzer. No good. Now what a wild first half of play. Now Philadelphia takes the lead there in the first half over Utah. The Jazz were up by 1 at the first quarter, but it's now Philadelphia 65, Utah 62.
Convenience. What does it mean? At First Security, it means being able to do all your banking close to home. It means people experienced in putting you...
Philadelphia leading 65-62. The scoring for Utah, Dantley at 18, Malone 17, Bailey 11, Hansen 8, Hayes and Stockton each with 4. Now for Philadelphia, they're led by Malone's 20, Terry Catledge and Julius Irving each had 10, Barkley 8, Cheeks 7, Jones 6, Moss added 2 points along with Leon Wood. Jazz basketball, we go to the third quarter. Stockton will bring it down with Bobby Hansen. Stockton works left side. Cross court right, he'll go to Dantley. Adrian, a one-hand set from 20, and it's no good. And a rebound to Julius Irving. Quickly to Maurice Cheeks, and here comes Philadelphia. Bounce under to Barkley. Slam dunk. Barkley with 8 points in the game.
First possession's always important to kind of set the tempo for the second half, and Barkley coming out in command.
Stockton comes left side for Utah. Free throw line to Malone. He's open. Carl's jumper. Good. Karl Malone. That's his first field goal since the opening quarter. He has 19 points in the game. Malone now 8 of 10 from the floor. He went 0 for 10 up in New Jersey. So quite a turnaround. Barkley lobs to Irving. Julius reverse it. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out. Grab by Malone. For Bobby Hansen. Jazz on the move. Hansen to the free throw line. A 50-foot hopper. No good. Rebound Barkley. Barkley brings it down. Oh, is he moving like a freight train, and he palmed the ball. Jazz basketball.
Good call. Good call. Barkley, a lot of weight behind him. Tips the scales at 263. Second year out of Auburn.
So with the basketball, John Stockton. He'll bring it across midcourt. Down the left side. Little stock up top to Malone. Under to Danley. He's there. He scores. That hadn't been played that they have worked so often. Malone the assist. Danley the layup. And Adrian with 20 in the game.
And AD simply beat Bobby Jones. And Adrian Dantley loves the baseline. And that's where he gathers in so many of those points.
Moses Malone right side on the base. To Bobby Jones out front, angle right. Jumper no good. Rebound. Knocked down, and Eaton's got it for Utah. Mark clears it to midcourt to Stock. Little John down the alley. Bounce it base left to Dantley. Adrian hangs on. Doesn't look for the shot. Low to Malone, and Barkley knocks it out of bounds. Jazz ball. Utah with 14 seconds on the shot clock.
There's a halftime score. Bucks trail the Pacers by 2, 60-58.
Another action. Here's Hansen left side. He banks her up too hard. Oh, the rebound again to Julius Irving. Had a good doctor. Goes down the alley. He'll drop it under to Bobby Jones. His reverse blocked and fouled by Stockton. John Stockton will get his first foul, and a Jazz first of the third quarter.
His first, team's first. Bobby Jones to the line.
So at the line, Bobby Jones will shoot 2.
And Bobby Jones taking a look at his stats from the free throw line this season. 75.8% free throw shooter as he misses that first one.
He's 2 for 3 tonight. He had 6 points in the first half. He'll have one more. And with the right hand, this one no good. Rebound to Karl Malone. And the mailman goes down court to Stockton. Stock back to Karl Malone, base right. He'll power to the base. Pulls up. Down low to Eaton. A left-handed hook by Big Mark. No good. Rebound to Julius Irving. Boy, he's getting everything off the boards. The doctor drives, hangs, scores. Julius Irving. Oh, what a move. At 35 years young. 69-66 Philadelphia. Dantley on the right wing with the ball. Low to Eaton. Mark turns in. Fake Malone. Play it up. Score it. Mark Eaton. That's his first 2 points of the game. He played 3 minutes in the first half, getting 3 fouls.
Well, he went down low, put the ball on the floor, came back up with that nice left-handed shot off the glass.
One thing's for sure, he shouldn't be tired.
No, he looks well rested.
Up top, Charles Barkley with the ball. Philadelphia leads by 1. Over in the left corner to Moses Malone. He'll shoot over Eaton on the jumper, and it's good.
Well, not too many men who stand as tall as Moses Malone does can hit a jumper like that.
That's 22 for Moses. Stockton with the ball left side. Stock up top to Karl Malone. Karl tries to drive the alley. He's off balance, and they're going to call a charging foul on Malone.
Offensive foul, 32, Karl Malone.
That's 4. They lose him, they're going to be in trouble.
And we're break late.
Utah
wanted to call timeout.
And I believe they're going to send in Thurl Bailey.
Checks in for Malone.
Thurl Bailey replaces Karl Malone. And here's Cheeks with the ball.
What that was, Rod, was a delay of game warning.
One of the great rules of pro basketball, delay of game warning. They ought to clean it and then burn it. That rule. Here's Barkley right side. Up top to go to Irving. He'll fake right, drive left, leap and lean, scoop it up, score, Irving! That's 14 points for Julius Irving.
Tell me how you really feel about that.
Yeah, I really like that rule. Here's Bailey left side, low to Hansen. Hansen turns, bank it up too hard, but it goes. You got a good bounce there. Bobby Hansen with 10 points as he joins Dantley and Malone, along with Thurl Bailey in double figures. All right, right side, Cheeks with the ball. Cheeks right to left to the free throw line. Wide left to Bobby Jones, over the left corner to Moses Malone. Malone fakes, drives across the middle, and Stockton steals. Great play by Little John. 3-on-1 breaks. He'll go Hansen left side for the layup, and he scores. Bobby Hansen with 12, and Stockton gets the assist. Little John had 8 assists in the first half. Right at 73-72, Philadelphia.
Got the steal as well. Came into this game with 71 steals to lead this team.
Cheeks down the left corner to Moses Malone. To Bobby Jones, open. Free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound Eaton. Now to Stockton. The Jazz on the move again. Stock right side of Bailey. He's in for the layup. He scores. Earl Bailey and John Stockton engineering the fast break to perfection. And the Philadelphia Sixers take a timeout. The Jazz have regained the lead. 7 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Utah 74, Philadelphia 73.
This Bud's for all that you do.
They said this city was through. You said, no way.
Each day the spirit's growing. Your pride is really showing.
Now, be a part of the Jazz family, because after all, you got to love it, baby.
Sixer substitution, number 20.
I would say this has been the most clean play ball game. 12 turnovers for the Sixers in this, the third period, and 9 for the Jazz. 4 out of 7 for Philly. 57% from the floor. The Jazz hitting 6 out of 10 for 60%.
Barkley lobs over to left corner to Leon Wood. Running room. He goes under, reverse blocked and grabbed by Eaton. Down court to Hansen, right side. Bobby drives, hangs, puts it up, goaltending. The basket's good. Bobby Hansen. He has 14 points here in the game at 6 in the quarter. Jazz lead 76-73. All right, Cheeks up top. Over to left corner. He'll go to Leon Wood. Leon Wood, a three-point jumper, no good. Rebound Barkley, and he fouls Dantley. Barkley shoving off. Jazz basketball is brought to you in part by Morris Travel, the official travel agency of the Utah Jazz and many other Utah companies. Thanks, Morris. 3 fouls on Barkley. Stockton pirouettes front court. Stockton bounces up top to Dantley. Adrian squares away. Guarded by Irving. Adrian backs him in the paint. Drops it right side to an open Stockton. Long jumper by Little John. No good. Rebound Thurl. Bailey fumbles. And is picked up in the backcourt by Maurice Cheeks. Cheeks front court straight away. Cheeks to the free throw line. He'll peel left. Stockton gets through traffic and catches up. Over in the left corner to Dr. J. Irving. Irving looks, he shoots from way out. Shot good, Irving. That's 16 for Dr. J. Jazz lead 76-75. Stockton down the alley, scores with a left hand. Little John with 6 points, playing a superb game. A 3-point Utah lead. Cheeks right side, he'll go to Irving. Dr. J, one bounce, ball knocked away, picked up by Hansen. 3-on-2 break. Hansen works right side all alone, and he's fouled going to the hoop by Leon Wood. So going to the line, Hansen will get 2.
No question about that foul. Wood all over Bobby Hansen. He was simply trying to save an easy bucket that the Utah Jazz were on their way to. They're up by 3. And the Jazz have really run the basketball all night long to perfection.
So we'll pause for station identification on the Utah Jazz Basketball Network.
Number 23, Terry Catledge checks in for Charles Barkley.
Terry Catledge replaces Charles Barkley as Hansen misses the first free throw. Second free throw no good by Hansen as he misses 2. On the ball will go right back to Philadelphia. And working down the right side, Leon Wood. 78-75 Utah. Tomorrow night the Jazz are in Chicago, simulcast Channel 20, and then back with Channel 5 on the 28th against the Boston Celtics. That's next Saturday night at the South Palace. Here's Stockton driving the alley. He's there and he scores. Little John with 8 points, roaring down the middle. Timeout Philadelphia as the Jazz get their biggest lead of the game. We have 5 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Utah 80, Philadelphia 75.
In the last 18 months, Morris Travel has sent over 20,000 Utahns to Hawaii for only $3.99 round-trip airfare. And for only $80 per person.
Jazz with Stockton, Hansen, Bailey, Dantley. Down Eaton, Philadelphia with the ball. We're in the third quarter. Bringing it down is Leon Wood. He'll lob it down on the left side of Moses. He doesn't take the shot. He had it. Now he does. 12-footer base left. Good. 24 for Moses Malone. 80-77 Utah. Stockton comes left side. Stock drives all the way. Reverse it. No good. Eaton tries to tip and foul. Bad try there. Obvious coming right over the back. That's 4 on Eaton. Now what a time to commit a foul like that.
And Frank Clayton has to make a decision, and he does. And off the bench, taking the sweats off, Jeff Wilkins, he'll check in with 3 fouls himself.
Tell you one thing, Eaton will do you no good on the bench. So they only played him 3 minutes in the first half. Here's Malone, right side jumper, and that's good. Malone with 26. Jazz lead is 1 with 5 minutes left third quarter. Stockton down the left side. Stockton out at three-point range. Up top to Thurl Bailey's got it, but he won't even look. Had himself an easy shot. Jazz take a 20-second timeout. We'll keep it here.
Good call by Frank Layton. Of course, Malone, Moses that is, for Philly, came back with the 2 quick buckets. He's working on Eaton like a freight train. And he got it to 80-79.
Jazz huddle up quickly on the 22nd timeout. Stockton has 4 points in the quarter, 8 in the game for Utah. Hansen has 14 now, 6 in this period. Next Saturday night, the 28th, right here on Channel 5, along with our radio broadcast, a home game. The Boston Celtics will have it live for you on the South Panel. Here's Stockton right side for Utah. Up top to Thurl. This time he'll take it. 20-footer, yes. Thurl Bailey. Passed it up a moment ago. He has 15 points in the game. 82-79 Utah. Cheeks right side front court. Maurice Cheeks. Baseline right to Malone. Right about franchise. Malone takes him to the hoop. Runs right over Stockton. They call a foul on Stockton. You could bet on that. Stockton gets his second.
Personal foul, John Stockton, his second.
Stockton just bailing out as Malone went against the fly swatter Wilkins up there.
That looked like a disco dance.
My man.
Well, that's great defense. He was in his face of Malone, but Moses somehow got by him. That was incredible.
Franchise what it takes him to the disco. Malone hits the free throw. He's got 27. 82-80, Utah. Malone for one more, and that's good. 28 points for Moses Malone.
He averages 24 a game, so he's already bypassed that.
Stockton front court left side for Utah. Little John pulls up. Looks into Dantley, can't find him. Up top to Thurl. Thurl one bounce, throws it away. Out is picked up by Leon Wood. He'll go all the way. Layer up and miss the layup. Rebound to Thurl Bailey. How about that?
And John Stockton intimidated him.
Here's Wilkins, face right. Jumper, no good. Yes, it goes. With the iron kick way up in the ears. Took a Utah bounce and dropped right through the net. 84-81. Jazz up. That's Wilkins' first points this week.
And that's something that Wilkins needed.
Here's Leon Wood in for an easy layup. This time he makes it.
Leon Wood.
He has 4 points for the game. Stockton comes back for Utah left side. Little John, wide left, parallel with the free throw line. He'll terminate the dribble. Looks into Dantley. He'll take it up top to Thurl. Down the horn to go to Hansen. Down low to Wilkins. Backs in. Sweeps the hook. Franchise seals. He scores.
Jeff Wilkins.
Wilkins gets his second bucket of the quarter. 86-83, Utah.
Well, if he's in Frank Layton's doghouse, those 2 buckets maybe just got him out the front door. I don't know.
All right, Wilkins on Malone, base right. He'll work on the disco. And the jumper's up good. Malone. 30 for Moses. 86-85, Utah. 3 minutes left, third quarter. Stockton, front court left side. Stock bounces wide left to Dantley. Knocked away by Irving, but it goes off the leg of Leon Wood. Jazz ball. Utah with 13 seconds on the shot clock.
Pace Mannion up off the bench.
Ball goes to Dantley, left side. Adrian up top to franchise. Bounces back to Dantley. Bad pass. Picked up by Terry Catledge. Ahead to Dr. J. Irving down the middle. Underneath the Wood. Reverse. Put it up. Score. Leon Wood. That basket. Philadelphia lead.
Oh, just a great basketball move by Leon Wood.
Stockton will bring it down. 87-86 Philadelphia. Stockton comes down the left side. Stockton wide left. Yo-yos the dribble. Terminates. Up top to Big T. Bailey. Thurl holding her high. Cross court to Wilkins. Franchise from 18. Lets it fly. No good. And would you believe it? Hansen knocks it out of bounds. Only he and Dantley there. And they fight for the rebound and lose it out of bounds. Here comes 2 players that haven't played in a game all night. Mannion and Fred Roberts check in, and out comes Hansen and Dantley. Philadelphia ball, and they lead by 1. Cheeks, wide right to Irving. Irving takes it up top for Terry Catledge.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
Cross left to Cheeks. Cheeks, yo-yos wide left. He'll take it left to right to the free throw line. Right side angle to Wood. Drive under. He'll drive it to Catledge. He scores.
Catledge from Wood.
Catledge with 12. And Philadelphia leads 89-86. Stockton into the front court. Right corner to Fred Roberts. They'll go to Wilkins. He throws it away. Here's Cheeks for an easy layup. Drives in, lays it up, scores. So my point is they take a timeout. Carl Malone, and that's going to help you sitting on the bench. The Jazz take a timeout with 1:32 left. And we'll keep it right here, but the Philadelphia team has built a 5-point lead.
I don't think it's any secret that you have to have you got to be concerned about getting into the flow of the ball game, of course, and Pace coming off the bench cold. The feed, as you can see, at least on TV, down the baseline, and a two-pointer off the glass for Philadelphia.
3 buckets ago by Leon Wood. But this kid's played pretty well. He's been able to get open and also find the open man. He got a bucket from Irving and then came back and found Terry Catledge for an easy one. So Matty Gukas, the head coach of Philadelphia, and he's struggling, I would assume, with his team only 14-12 with a world of talent. Speaking of Irving and Malone and company. Here they lead 91-86. Jazz tomorrow night in Chicago. We'll be on the air on our radio broadcast starting at 6:50 Salt Lake time. It'll be a 7 o'clock tip-off, 8 o'clock in Chicago. Right on Channel 20 will join us for the simulcast. 91-86 Philadelphia, led by Malone with 30 in the game. Boy, has he been consistent. He had 13 in the first quarter, 7 in the second, and 10 here in the third. He has led Philadelphia back to the lead as they once trailed by 5.
Shooting's pretty even. In fact, it is dead even so far in the third quarter, Rod. 12 out of 19, both sides, shooting 63.2%. The turnovers almost even. Sixers have turned it over 13 times. The Jazz 12. Rebounds are even as well, 9 apiece. So this is a dead even type game, at least in the third quarter. However, the Sixers getting those last 6 points to go on top, 91-86.
Jazz with the ball. Stockton works into the front court. A makeshift lineup out there. And they hold it up. Stop. On the right wing to face Mannion. Mannion still holding. They double him up. Over to Fred Roberts. 6 seconds for a shot underneath the Hayes. A jump hook. No good. And the rebound to Moses Malone. And a foul to Steve Hayes. So Hayes gets his fourth.
Utah foul, Steve Hayes.
And the Jazz get their 15th foul. We're in a penalty. They're not calling it a penalty foul. So apparently it is only the 14th foul. All right, bringing it down. Cheeks straight away. Cheeks works right side. A 5-point Philadelphia lead. Up top to Leon Wood. Left corner to Julius Irving. He'll fake drive on Roberts. Pull up, bank it up. Too hard. Rebound, Earl Bailey. Ahead is Stockton. Stockton down the middle of the ball. Left side of Big T. Bailey. He'll fake, drive in, lay it up, score it. Earl Bailey. Give the assist to Stockton, and it's 17 points for Bailey. 91-88 Philadelphia. And we have 45 seconds left, third quarter. Cheeks to the left corner to Leon Wood. He'll fake, drive by Mannion to the base, cut off by Hayes. Again to Malone. Malone left side, jump a frozen rope, too long. Bailey rebound. Earl Bailey to Stockton. Stockton front court straight away. 30 seconds left, third quarter. Little John out in three-point range. He'll bounce it left side to Fred Roberts. Fred again to Stock out top. Stock fakes behind the back dribble. Go to the free throw line to terminate. Over the right corner to Mannion. 5 seconds for a shot. Base right to Roberts. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound to Philadelphia's Terry Catledge. Down court, Cheeks throws it away. Picked off by Hayes to Stockton. 7 seconds. Left side of Bailey. Thorough in the paint. Jump hook. It's good. 2 seconds left in the quarter. Philadelphia leads by 1. And there's 1 second. The third quarter is over. And Philadelphia leads by 1 as Earl Bailey gets his 19th point, 8 of them in the third quarter. So at the end of 3, Philadelphia 91, Utah 90.
This spot's for all that you do. Somehow you always come through. You keep
That's radio and television tonight, 91-90, Philadelphia up. The Jazz got a couple of quick hoops at the end by Earl Bailey to cut a 5-point lead back to 1. Earl has 19 tonight. Boy, I've said it many times. He's the Jazz most consistent in and out performer, game in and game out.
Well, he averages off the bench 14.3 points a ball game, and you call him the Big T. Here's one of the reasons. Feed pass down court from Stockton. He's having a great night as well. Bailey put it on the floor. What a great soft touch on that right hand by Earl Bailey.
The gentle push come out arc. and a Cowhide Globe hit home.
I'll just wait for that all night.
76ers, Bobby Jones and Clement Johnson check in.
Dantley and Malone each had 2 points.
And Julius Erving.
Karl Malone in that quarter, yet the Jazz outscored Philadelphia 28-26, thanks to 8 by Bailey and 6 by Hansen. Here's Reese Cheeks. We go to the final 12 minutes. Right side to Leon Wood. Wood, big right drive left. He's in the paint. Force it up. Knocked away and grabbed by Hayes. And then he's tied up for a jump by Terry Catledge. And it looked like they swatted Hayes right in the forehand, and he backed away, and they didn't call anything as they reached in and tied him up. Then they called a jump. So Hayes will jump with Terry Catledge. Philadelphia getting the break there. I certainly thought they'd call a foul as Hayes was swatted in the head. Ball tipped Malone. Whether Mannion slipped down or you would have had it, so it goes right back to Philadelphia. And it's Cheeks in the paint. He backs out to the free throw line. Over the left corner to Leon Wood. He'll take right drive left for the base. Raise for the jumper. Around and out. Rebound. This time Hayes yanks it away. Good play by the big fella. Ahead of Hansen. Bobby front court right to left. Hansen wide left for the ball. Terminates. Free throw line to Roberts. He'll take a 15-footer. Fred Roberts scores. So Fred gets on the board for the first time. 92-91. Utah takes the lead. All right, Cheeks down the left side. Cheeks left to right to the free throw line. Double pump. Hayes jumps out on him. And inside, we got a whistle. Bob Hansen goes flying out of this. I imagine the foul's on Hansen. It is.
Substitution. Charles Barkley checks in for
Hansen gets his third. The Jazz first of the quarter.
Hansen his third. Team's first.
Barkley back in, and Catledge comes out for Philadelphia. Cheeks left side. Maurice Cheeks for the ball. Cheeks jumps from the angle left. 18-footer no good. Rebound knocked down and out of bounds. Philadelphia ball.
Well, the only player that hasn't played so far tonight, Kerry Scurry, he's still on the bench. Ricky Green did come out, warmed up at halftime, or right after the half. He's still on the bench, and I don't expect to see Ricky. He was holding that right knee just before halftime.
You know, in Utah, you have Frank Layden for the jokes. Well, out here in Philadelphia, you got general manager Pat Williams. His thought for the day, remember, a day without sunshine is like night.
I'll buy that.
All right. Down low, Barkley in the paint. Lay it up. Scored. Counted. He's fouled. Charles Barkley. Philadelphia lead. The foul charged to Thurl Bailey. His second.
Now this young man coming off his biggest night as a pro Wednesday against the Rockets. 31 points. Spin, moves, works his way in the paint. And nice soft touch for the two-pointer.
He has 10 only tonight. That's not many for this guy. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Thurl Bailey. So it's 93-92 Philadelphia, and the Jazz with the ball. Hansen down the right side. Bobby out of Iowa at 6'5". Hansen with 14 points on the night. Right side of Fred Roberts. Backs in and throws it up in the 18th row. So it's Philadelphia's ball. Well, he just turned and fired that one over Hansen's head way up. So the Sixers will have it. Bobby Jones from midcourt. They'll go into Maurice Cheeks. Philadelphia with a 1-point lead. Right side of Barkley. He'll fake, drive in, backs in on Bailey, turn in, lay it up, score it. Charles Barkley. Just too strong for Bailey.
That's what he does so well. He outweighs Bailey by 40 pounds, and he really muscled that one up.
95-92, Philadelphia. Takes Mannion with the ball. Low post right to Big T. Bailey. He'll back in, force it up, block, pulled down by Barkley, and here comes the round mound. He'll hustle down the middle. Left side in to Wood. Shot blocked. Bobby Jones grabs it, puts it up to good. He's fouled.
And I believe Steve Hayes whistled for his foul.
5 fouls on Hayes.
Yeah, that's number 5. You're right.
So the Jazz can find themselves down by 5 here in a moment. Adrian Dantley comes back in for Utah. Fred Roberts will come out.
Bobby Jones for
Hayes says, who, me? So Bobby Jones will be at the line. Stockton in for Utah. Mannion will come out.
Number 12, John Stockton replaces Case Mannion.
So Bobby Jones, a free throw over the right hand, good. He has 9 points in the game, and he's hit 3 out of 5 at the line. Jones for one more, and that's good. He's in double figures. 97-92, Philadelphia. Stockton with the ball. We have 10 minutes left in the game. Stockton down the left side. Little John. Still yo-yo wide left. Free throw line area to Big T. Bailey. Thorough down low to Eaton. Right side to go to Hansen. Again to Eaton. Inside. Easy hook. Good. Big Mark coming on. That's his second bucket. So the firepower is back. The Jazz have Stockton, Dantley, and Eaton back in there. Right side with the ball, Cheeks. Cheeks bounces wide right on the wing to Charles Barkley. Up top, they'll go to Bobby Jones. 97-94 Philly, and Jones' jumper no good. Eaton hurries over and picks up the loose rebound. They'll go to Stockton. Stock front court straight away. John peels off to the left side. Guarded by Maurice Cheeks. Stockton terminates. He'll go back to Hansen at three-point range. Up top to Eaton. Mark with his back turned. Guarded by Clemens Johnson, who has replaced Malone. Eaton hangs on. Barkley fouls. He's coming over to his shoulder. Barkley gets his fourth, I believe, his fourth.
That was one of the smartest fouls I've ever seen. Barkley just slapped at Eaton, and I don't know what he was trying to do with that particular play, but he picks up his fourth.
4 fouls on the round now, and the team's first here in the fourth quarter. Jazz ball, and he'll go to Bailey up top. Down low to Dantley. He's inside, takes a bounce, which was a mistake. Now they knock it away from him, but Stockton picks it up. Rather, Hansen drive the alley, score it on a running one-hander. Bobby Hansen with 16, nice scoop. As the ball was knocked away from Dantley. Philadelphia leads 97-96. 9 minutes left in the game. Cheeks, right side of Leon Wood. He'll fake, go back to Cheeks. Cheeks fake right, go left to the base. Off bounded jumper, no good. Rebound, Thurl Bailey. He'll go to Stockton. The Jazz can take the lead. Stockton down a bit over the ball. He'll go over to the right corner to Hansen. Jump shot open, no good. Rebound, Barkley. Philadelphia will control. They go to Cheeks down court. Cheeks to the angle left. Stockton catches up defensively. 97-96 Philadelphia. Cheeks to the free throw line. Left side angle to Leon Wood. He'll fake right, go left to the base. Drive by Eaton. Can't get the shot to Bobby Jones. He'll shoot. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Barkley. Jazz basketball. So Utah will have it. And again, the Jazz with a chance to take the lead. 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game.
Look at Bobby Hansen's stats tonight, Hot Rod. 16 points. His game high, or his season high so far in one game, has been 20. So Bobby closing in on a season high point total.
Oh, Bailey throws it away. Picked up by Leon Wood. Wood has it stolen by Stockton. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Stockton. The Jazz are off to the races. Wow. They caught a foul on Hansen. Or Wood. Hold it. Which way are they going? It's on Philadelphia, apparently. After Stockton made the steal, they caught a foul on Leon Wood. That's correct. Leon Wood gets the foul for Philadelphia.
That was a late whistle any way you look at it.
Because Hansen had the ball on the steal and was gone, and apparently late whistle, they called a foul on Wood as he grabbed Stockton from behind. Second team foul on Philadelphia. Jazz with the ball. Boy, what a game Stocks played. Karl Malone is back in there for Utah, so the starting lineup on the floor. Malone, Dantley, Eaton, Stockton, and Hansen. Stockton right side. He'll go to Dantley. Got him at Dr. J. Irving. Dantley fakes, try to drive, knocked away. Dantley gets it back, fall away, 10-foot jumper, in and out. Rebound, Eaton. He gets it, turns in for the hook, misses an easy one. Rebound to Cheeks. Down the right side to Julius Irving. He'll drive, force it up. He's fouled. Good move by Irving. No, he heard the whistle and he just forced it up, knowing he'll get free throws. Foul to Stockton, his third.
Well, the Jazz really got back on defense this time. They clog it. Look at Dantley and Eaton. Hansen down there to block that shot of the Doctor. 97-96, Philly on top. This is a barn burner. Guess that's the old cliche, huh?
The old barn burner, you got it. Irving, free throw, good. Irving has 17. He'll have one more. The Doctor averages 18 and a half on the year. Starting at a guard tonight for the fourth consecutive game for Philadelphia. And the second one is good. 18 for Julius Irving. Those were his first two free throws of the game. 99-96 Philadelphia. Stockton down the left side. Stockton yo-yoing. Finally goes left to right to the free throw line. Malone jumps out on him. He'll spin right side to Dantley. A one-hand set by AD. No good. Eaton tips it out. It goes to Hansen. So the Jazz get the full 24 seconds on the clock. They'll go back to Stockton. Stockton works left side. John pulls up. Bounces baseline left to Bobby Hansen again to Stockton. Stockton drives the middle. Split the defenders and he passes off. He's fouled. So the foul on the pass off. Stockton should have taken a shot. He would have gotten to the line.
Personal foul.
So the foul to Philadelphia. No indication. Charles Barkley, that's 5.
Team's third.
5 on the round mound. One more and he'll be out of there. He'll come out anyway as they bring back Terry Catledge. Jazz ball. So Utah will have it. Right side, Dantley will trigger. 7 minutes left in the game. They go up top to the mailman Malone. Carl really quiet in the second half. He has only 2 points. Then Hansen up top, 20-footer good. Bobby Hansen with 18 points. 99-98 Philadelphia. Terry Moss brings it down the right side of Maurice Cheeks, Philadelphia front court. Cheeks, she'll take it right wing to Dr. J. Irving. Again to Terry Catledge. Catledge got it by Malone to Irving. Low post right to Malone. Moses works on Eaton, backs him in. Forces up a wild shot, and Dantley bumps him. He should have let him go. He had no chance to make it, but they fouled him. Dantley gets his second. So Malone will get 2, and Philadelphia takes a timeout with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia by 1.
I'll tell you what I think. I think the businessman knows he needs to computerize, and I think he wants to. But it's a giant headache to sort through all the...
And we've got them on sale. At Larry H. Miller Subaru, we're committed to giving you the best selection, the best price, and the best service on your new Subaru. Remember, there's only one Larry H. Miller Subaru at 5680 South State in Murray.
Rod Hundley along with Craig Bolerjack back at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Philadelphia leads 99-98. Moses Malone will have 2 free throws when play resumes. He has scored 30 in the game. And all of his 30 in the first 3 quarters. Now we'd like to welcome our stations and listeners on the Jazz Radio Network. KLUB, the flagship station in Salt Lake City. KBLQ in Logan. KLVR in Heber City. KVEL in Vernal. KOAL in Price. KMOV in Moab. KCLG in Washington, St. George. KKWZ in Richfield. KTLE, our newest member from Tooele, Utah. KOTB in Evanston, Wyoming. KNAQ in Rupert, Idaho. And for the 3rd straight year, KDWN, KDON in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Third quarter stats. The Sixers, 2 of 8 from the floor, 25% shooting. The Jazz, 4 of 9 for 44.4. Turnovers, a lot of them tonight. 15 for Philadelphia and 14 for the Jazz.
So at the line, Malone. The first one is good. Philadelphia leads by 2. That's 31 for Moses. Landmark Chevrolet, one of the Jazz sponsors, is the ultimate in Chevrolet parts service and body repair. Second one, no good, but the rebound to 3, he scores. Another to Catledge, Terry Catledge, and he scores. He has 14. A 3-point play in reverse. 102-98 Philadelphia. That could be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Tough play. Dantley low left, fought away with a jumper. That's no good, and the rebound to Terry Catledge. Ahead to Maurice Cheeks. Cheeks, front court, left side. Cheeks started there by Stockton. Left corner to Julius Irving. Irving working behind the below screen. He'll fake left, go right, jump it up from 15 out. Shot, no good. Rebound finally to Carl Malone. The mailman clears to Stockton. Stock into the front court to the angle left. John reverses. He'll go down the middle. Dish it base right to Malone. Jumper from 15. No good. Rebound, Moses Malone. Well handed to Maurice Cheeks of Philadelphia with a 4-point lead and the ball.
Well, you need that second opportunity at the 2-pointer. No boxing out for the Utah Jazz, and they're not getting that second opportunity as they did earlier.
Cheeks out front. He'll take it over in the left corner to Irving. Julius fake left, drive right, drop it back to Cheeks up top. 1 second for a shot. Malone gets it off, but it goes right to Dantley, an air ball. A 24-second clock expired, so it's Jazz basketball.
24-second violation against the Sixers.
Utah ball trailing by 4. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game.
For Moses Malone, his high point total this season, 35. He's closed in on that total.
All right, Stockton with the ball. Stockton down the left side. Stockton reverses. He'll go to the free throw line. Right corner to Hansen. Long 20-footer. Yes, Bobby Hansen. That's 20 for the outside jump shooting Bob Hansen.
And that ties his season high total at 20.
102-100 Philadelphia. Going to the wire. Right side Irving. Julius on the wing. Holds her high. They'll take a couple of bounces out front and terminate. Right side of Terry Catledge. Right corner to Malone. Moses guarded by Eaton. Backs him in. Falls away with a wild shot. That's no good. Rebound to Carl Malone. The mailman clears the midcourt to Stockton. Stock down the middle. The Jazz can tie here. Johns jumper around the rim. No good. Tipped out and grabbed by Terry Catledge for Philadelphia. He'll go to Cheeks. Cheeks front court for Philadelphia. Cheeks straight away. He'll go right. Stockton fouls him. John Stockton gets his 4th foul.
Foul number 12.
And they're in the penalty, so free throws for Cheeks.
Teams in the penalty.
Cheeks on the night has made 3 out of 4, and he got them all in the first quarter. He scored 9 points in a game.
2 shots.
And for the season, he's a 77.4% free throw shooter. This team shoots about 76%. Nothing really spectacular, but I guess it gets the job done.
All right, Cheeks for the first one, it's good. He's in double figures with 10. He'll have another. From West Texas State, he can fly with that ball. Ricky Green apparently injured that right knee and will not be back tonight. He has not played in the second half. Cheeks hits them both. Philadelphia leads by 104 to 100. Stockton, left side of Hansen on the wing. Bobby yo-yo in the dribble. Malone posts up. They go inside of Malone. And immediately Terry Catledge over his back for the foul.
In fact, you talked about Ricky Green. He did come out and test that knee as the second half began. He's now on the bench in street clothes. So Ricky Green out.
Jazz with the ball. Malone drives base right. Off balance. Bank jump shot wild off the glass. Not close. And the rebound of Moses Malone. Now to Maurice Cheeks. Cheeks left to right to the free throw line. He'll back it out. Cheeks yo-yoing up top. He'll work right side. He'll terminate and hand back to Irving. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They go to Cheeks. Irving post up on Dantley. They go to Irving. Base right. Jump shot from 15. No good. Rebound. Moses Malone. Malone in the paint. A hook with the right hand. Good. Over. 33 for Malone. Timeout, Utah. 3 minutes and 31 seconds left of the game. And it's Philadelphia 106, Utah 100.
When Lee Baird needed financial help for her small business, she turned to Zions Bank.
We supply props for films and television. I'd been to several banks, but had a hard time getting a loan to buy the four-wheel drive vehicle we needed because I was single and self-employed. Then I went to Zions Bank. I showed them how being able to drive to remote locations could help expand my business, and they believed in me. They gave me the loan. At Zions Bank, people really do mean everything.
We're Zions Bank, you know we're gonna be there.
Recently, Diet Pepsi changed its formula. For the 4th time in less than 2 years. Yet once again, in taste tests, more people prefer the taste of Diet Coke. Diet Coke, the #1 diet soft drink. Just for the taste of it.
Along with the bowler, Craig Bowler-Jack, this is Outright Hunley bringing you Jazz basketball from Philadelphia with 3:31 left in the game. Philadelphia leads 106 to 100. The Jazz put together a super 10-game package just in time for the holiday season. This package features many great NBA stars coming to the Salt Palace in '86. And the '86 Jazz 10-game package costs only $86. You can order it right now by calling 355-DUNK from Salt Lake, 621-DUNK from Ogden, 377-DUNK from Provo. Landmark Chevrolet, one of the Jazz sponsors, is the ultimate in Chevrolet parts service and body repair. And Bobby Hansen having a good game.
Yeah, he sure is. 20 points. That ties his season high. Doing a little digging, we find that his career high came last year against the Lakers. 22 points. Our statistician, Dave Fredman, coming up with another outstanding statistic. So Hansen has a chance to bypass his all-time high.
There's Stockton, front court, left side. Stockton yo-yoing. Right side angle to Big T. Bailey. He'll leap and lean, bank it up, knocked off balance. They don't call a foul. Eaton is tied up for a jump as the ball comes down off the board. We'll take this chance to again thank our producer director, Mr. John Cook, for another excellent job with our video portion tonight, along with radio. Working out of the truck.
He's been
on 120 degrees heat here in Philadelphia in the truck. He's been cooking.
He has. He's been all over the country this week.
Ball is tipped over and grabbed by Cheeks. Out here comes Philadelphia. They're up by 6, 106 to 100. Cheeks right side, got it by Stockton. Maurice. Yo-yo, take it up top to Gary Catledge, left side of Perry Moss. On a base left to Moses Malone. Knocked away by Hansen, and Hansen couldn't handle it. He drops it out of bounds. Philadelphia ball. They have 6 seconds on the shot clock. For Philadelphia, 6 seconds. 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game. Jazz desperately need to hold them here and then get it back into the other end. All right, the ball comes in to Julius, the money man. He walks. They got him. Jazz ball. No doubt about it. Irving took off running before he got the ball to the floor. Hansen will go into Stockton in the Jazz backcourt. Stock down the right side. Little John. Yo-yo in the dribble. Terminates. Down low to Thurl Bailey. Thurl fake left. Turn right. Goes back to Stockton. Around the horn left to Danley. Adrian inside Eaton. Good position. A left hook. Oh, he missed an absolute two-footer. Easy shot, and it wasn't close. Rebound to Malone.
And that's what Moses does so well. He intimidates. I don't care how close you are into the bucket. He just pushes you around, and Mark Eaton felt it.
Eaton with only 4 points in the game. All right, they go to Malone left side. Malone, 33. And here's looking for 2 more. He's fouled by Eaton as he turns in, trying to dunk it over Big Mark.
Personal foul.
That's 5 on Eaton.
For a big man, Moses moves so well. He decided he was going to put the move on Eaton, and he really did.
So Malone will get 2. Excellent free throw shooter, and he's been up there all night. Free throw good. He has 34 in the game. That's Moses Malone. He made 12 out of 14 in the first half. Second one good.
And he has 35. That ties his single game high of 35 this year.
Made 17 free throws in this game. Up top, Danley with the ball. An 8-point Philly lead. Low to Hansen, base right. He'll fake, double pump, lean in, bank it up, score. 22 for Hansen, matching his career high.
2 minutes left.
But Philadelphia leads 108 to 102, and we have 2 minutes left in the game. Cheeks front court left side. Murray's Cheek yo-yoing. He'll take it to Malone. They take Eaton outside. Malone wants to drive on him. Malone fakes, raises, takes the jumper. It won't go. Rebound tipped out. Got to go down to bounds. They give it to Utah. Jazz ball. That surprises me. When they're in doubt, they always go with a white team. But they gave it to Utah. Here's Stockton, front court, left side. Stockton yo-yo. Down low to Hansen. He's inside. Hooks it up. Blocked by Malone. Easily done. Picked up by Perry Moss. Moss drives the middle. He'll go underneath to Terry Catledge. They let him go, and he scores. Not a time to back off of a guy going up for a layup. Here's Stockton right side. Philadelphia by 8. Stockton to the corner. Right wing to Adrian Downs. 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the game. Underneath Hansen. He's all alone. He misses a layup. A rebound tipped out to Cheeks, and here comes Philadelphia. Cheeks down the left side. 110 to 102. Sixers on top. And we have exactly 1 minute left in the game. Philadelphia looking for their 3rd straight win. Now to Irving. Irving will take a one-hander from 20. No good. A rebound to Malone. He backs it out. Eaton out there to block him out. Back to Cheeks, and this game belongs to Philadelphia. 42 seconds left in the game. Cheeks to Malone, wide left. Malone drives by Eaton, and Eaton right there along with Stockton for the foul. I believe they'll give this one to Stockton. They do. And for Little John, that's his 5th.
Teams in the penalty, Moses Malone.
So a very poor second half by Danley and Malone, and Philadelphia taking advantage. Only 4 points by Danley and Malone in the second half after scoring 35 between the two of them in the first half.
And Kerry Scurry checks in for the first time tonight, just 36 seconds to play. So the whole Utah Jazz bench has at least checked in one time or another tonight. Layton's used them all.
Right you are. All right, Moses with 35 points at the line. Free throw good. He has 36. Another one good. That's 19 free throws that Malone has made in this game. He has 37 points. Philadelphia leads by 10. All right, down low right inside is Hansen. Puts it up and in. I believe they're going to count it. And there's a foul. The foul in the basket is good. That's a new career high for Bob Hansen, 24 points. Foul charge to Irving. And at the line, Hansen will look for the three-point play. 112 to 104, 30 seconds left, Philadelphia leads. Free throw good. Bobby Hansen with 25 points. And he has scored 11 of the Jazz 15 in the fourth quarter. Down the left side with the ball, Perry Moss. A 7-point Philadelphia lead as the clock runs down to 15 seconds left in the game. Malone base right. He'll hold her up, drop it inside to Terry Catledge. Cross-court pass goes to Cheeks, a jumper for the base left. No good. He put a rebound. 4 seconds left in the game. He'll go to Hansen, and the ball knocked away, and the game is over. Philadelphia wins it. So the Jazz continue their weary ways here in Philadelphia. They have not won since 1977 here, and this is the 10th straight time that Philadelphia has beaten Utah in Philadelphia. The final score, the 76ers 112, Utah 105.
We're here for you, all your favorite things in the world to do. We'll show you things you've been longing for. Put a sparkle in your eye and bring you back for more. Spending time with us will be your favorite thing in the world to do. Every day is gonna be your day. You know the feeling and you know the way. Your style brings out the best. You know what it takes to live life refresh. Cause Coke is me and Coke is you. Coke belongs to you and everything you do. You know you're going one better. We've got a taste for you. Coca-Cola.
The Utah Jazz, one of America's most exciting and competitive NBA teams. This is Hot Rod Hundley. Now you kids ages 8 through 18 can become part of the Jazz family. It's called Utah Jazz Youth Basketball. Clover Club, Coca-Cola, Prima Weaver, and Channel 5 are sponsoring the statewide league to help you develop and sharpen your basketball skills. Junior Jazz Basketball also offers a Jazz Player Clinic, free home game ticket, membership card, and t-shirt or jersey. To play, just contact your community center or the Utah Jazz office. Well, the Philadelphia 76ers make it 10 straight at the Spectrum over the Jazz, dating back to 77, and they win the game 112-105, led by Moses Malone, who had 37 points and 19 rebounds. On the Jazz side, the bright side, Stockton had 8 points, but he had 16 assists officially in the game.
He really worked the court. He made things happen early, especially. The first half was tremendous. Karl Malone was hot. Adrian Dantley was hot, but the second half was a different story.
Yeah, the Jazz, you got to give Dantley a great credit. Leads the league in scoring, but they found a way to stop him after the first half. He had 18 first half points. Malone had 17 in the first half and 16 of those in the first quarter. In the second half, Dantley got 1 bucket in the third quarter. Malone got 1 bucket, and that was in the third quarter, and that shut the Jazz down. They scored only 15 points in the fourth quarter, and Philadelphia hung on for the win. Yet Utah had a chance all the way until the last couple of minutes.
They really did. The thing that Philadelphia did was able to shut out the long outside or the inside game of Utah. They went outside. Bobby Hansen getting 25 points tonight, so that really told the story.
All right, so a new career high, as you mentioned, 25 for Bobby, and that'll wrap it up. The final score, 112-105 Philadelphia. Stay tuned for the postgame show coming right up after these messages.